Welcome in Deadbolt Sports here with your Deadbolt Daily NFL edition. We've got quite a few plays for you. We'll get started here in just a second. First up, be sure you're following us on Twitter at Deadbolt Sports. Always quite a bit to update from the time we put these videos out until Sunday when the games start with COVID issues, different things. We may add some plays this week. Trying to be sure we do all our due diligence as long as we can, but like to get the plays that we're already comfortable with out here to y'all. Next up, be sure to like this video. Also subscribe to the Ramblin Gamblin Sports Network. Lots of great content here, not just football, also baseball, general sports, podcast and stuff on here, videos, and also lots of UFC information, picks, things like that. So lots of good content. Be sure and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Lastly, if you haven't already done, be sure and download the Viget app. Use code RNG20 for 1,000 free coins that you can use to place in the sports book there on games. There's also some free-to-play contests. I always enter them, the NFL pick 'em, college pick 'em. So lots of good information there. Other sports enthusiasts there to interact with, see who they like, see what other people are talking about. But anyway, a great place all in one for people that are all about sports. But anyway, be sure to check that out. It's free. The Viget app. Anyway, we'll go ahead and get into the plays for this week. First up tonight, we're going to back the New York Giants. We've got two systems putting us on the Giants tonight, getting 4.5 as of now. That line may go down a little bit before now and kickoff, but again, try to get at least 3.5. But anyway, hopefully it'll at least be 4.5 for you. But officially, we're going to play this at 4.5. Also, still working on leaning towards playing the over tonight. We don't play a lot of totals. It's just really hard with different things going on to pin these totals down a lot of times. But we are leaning on the over tonight, just to lean for now. If we end up making that a play, I'll be sure and post that on Twitter. Next up will be Green Bay and Houston. Two systems put us on Green Bay this week, -3. I think that number will probably stay right around 3. That's a hot number. It would have to be some pretty good money come in on one side or the other for Vegas to move that off. But if you can get it under 3, that's great. Be sure and take advantage of that. Also looking at the under in that game, just a lean for now. Again, if we end up making that an official play, we will let y'all know. Next up, we've got Buffalo. Again, two systems here. Put us on Buffalo -13.5. Let's be sure and get 13.5 here, guys. If it gets above 14, I don't know, I probably would maybe pass here. 13.5 gets us under that key number of 14, but as of now, 13.5 Buffalo minus the points against the lowly winless Jets. A couple of the games we're looking at. I'm looking at Cincinnati and Washington. Again, we'll let y'all know if we end up adding those as plays, and also Pittsburgh, but nothing official yet. Seattle against Arizona will be the next play. Take Seattle -3.5. If you can get 3, obviously that'd be much better. Key number there at 3. But take Arizona's not playing the Cowboys this week. They're playing Seattle, so look for Seattle to be able to rack up some points and get the cover here at Arizona. Next up, Chiefs Denver. We're going to take the Chiefs here -10. If you can get better than 10, obviously that would be advantageous. Officially, we're going to play it at 10. That's the line I can get today. So officially, we'll go Chiefs -10 at Denver. Chiefs obviously lost 2 weeks ago. Looked pretty good against the Bills last week. I see them continuing to roll. Denver coming off a win against New England. Again, two completely different teams here. Kansas City much better than New England, so we'll take Kansas City minus the points. The 49ers in New England, speaking of New England, we're going to take the 49ers +2.5. Try to get to 3, obviously, if you can. I'm going to buy it up to 3, but 2.5 officially, that's the line. We got two systems here. Puts us on the 49ers. Also in that game, we are leaning over the total. Again, I will be sure and update you on Twitter if we end up making that official play. But right now, just a lean on the over. Go back real quick while I'm thinking of the last of the total leans here. Looking at under in Detroit, Atlanta. Under in Detroit, Atlanta. But again, I'll update y'all later if we make those official. Next up, actual play is Jacksonville getting 7.5 against the Chargers. Two systems here got us on Jacksonville, so we'll back them getting the 7.5 against the Chargers. Next up, Tampa Bay at Las Vegas. We'll back Tampa Bay here, coming off big win against Green Bay. Tampa Bay, a very, very good team here. I feel like we'll be one of the ones that'll be around towards the end of the year in the playoffs, possibly in the Super Bowl this year. They've got the defense. The offense can get clicking. They can be a really, really good team. I see them being able to put up plenty of points here against Vegas. I just think they're just overmatched. Tampa Bay, much better team. Lane 3 here officially. We're going to take it at -3. But take Tampa Bay against Las Vegas. And then the Monday night game, we're going to back the Rams against the Bears right now at 5.5. I'm not sure where this line's going to go. Probably down, more than likely. I think you'll be able to get maybe 5 or less at some point. But again, officially, we're going to place it 5.5. It's kind of a no man's land as far as the hot numbers go. So again, less than 6 is it would be where we want to try to be sure and get this one. But take the Rams over the Bears on Monday night. That is all for this week. Again, be sure to check us out on Twitter. I will update you if we add any plays or if anything else changes between now and Sunday. That is all for this week on this edition of the NFL Deadbolt Daily. We'll talk to you again soon.